Hello friends, let's continue our discussion about designing the optimal matching algorithm. And in our very first approach, we have been using LinkedList. And so far, we have already implemented using LinkedList our matching algorithm. And then we also did follow-up one in which we were able to disseminate market data, level 1, level 2. And then we also, in a just previous video, we implemented the cancellation of an order. So in this video, we'll do the final follow-up, which is the amendment of order. Now there could be like three methods or the three APIs available for amendment. We can have amendment of an existing order just for the quantity. We can move the quantity up or down. Then we can have another amendment where only the price is changed. Price is moved up or down. And there would be a third scenario where we can change both quantity and price in the same amendment request. So we'll implement all these three in this video. Okay, so let's start with the very simple example of, say, amendment on only quantity. Okay, so here is our implementation. So here I have exposed a method. So if I go to the API here, to our interface, so here I have created like three amend orders API methods as mentioned. One is only for changing the quantity, with quantity new. Similarly for price new, and the third one having both quantity new and price new, in which we are amending both quantity and price. So just to make our example simple, only like these two amendments are possible in our in this example. Okay, so let's go with the quantity amendment in quantity only. It's very straightforward. Again, first of all, we have to give the order ID. This is very important because we are maintaining our order ID, our order cache and order book, and each order is having a unique order ID, which makes it. If its order has been placed before, only then we can amend it, right? And only then we can cancel it. If the order ID has never been received before, it's not in our order book. So then we have to throw illegal argument exception that order does not exist, or if the quantity that we are sending is less than 1. It doesn't make sense to having a quantity of 0. So these are the preconditions that we do. After that, we fetch our order from our order cache, which is a simple hash map, maintaining the key as order ID and the value as order. Then we simply set the quantity as quantity new, whatever the new quantity has been amended for this order. And this is O1 as expected. Now, after this order has been amended, now we have to add it back to our order book. So how we can do it? First of all, I have seen like many of the banks and the hedge fund. Most of the amendments are done like this, that we cancel the existing one first and add a new on top of it. This is the easiest way to do it. So we'll use the same algorithm or the same approach for all our amendment. So we have to remove it from our order book first and add the order with this updated quantity. Okay, so if you see, this is quite straightforward. We'll call this remove order, which we also use for our cancellation of the order. So the remove order, it will first of all remove it from our hash map or the order cache by taking this order ID. And if it is present in our it's a buy order that we want to amend, then it will remove it first from our buy orders linked list. Or if it's like for sell, it will remove it from sell orders, which will take O and time complexity. So this is the first part. Now we have to add this amended order back to our order book, and as we have seen before, that it will take n log n time complexity. So add order is similar that what you've done. First of all, we have to add it again, and then we have to try to match the orders first, because if I change the quantity, of course, if we are not changing the price, then it will not match it, right? So I don't expect that just changing the quantity will change. We'll have any opportunity to match the order. Only when you change the price, only then there's a possibility that there should be a matching, right? So this should, for the quantity amendment, this should just come back without any taking any matching. And of course, the quantity is greater than 0, then we have to add it back to the order book. And while adding it to the order book, again, we're going to put the order ID in our order cache, putting the ID as in the key and the value as this amended order. And similarly, we have to add it to the buy order or the sell orders linked list. And then the time complexity would be n log n. So this is overall algorithm. And if we see the total time complexity, we are going to take the worst one, which is n log n. So this would be our algorithm for the time complexity for amendment of orders for just amendment in the quantity. If I go, let's go to the test cases here. Now, for the test case, again, it's quite straightforward. First of all, I will create order book having 3 buy orders and 3 sell orders in our order book. Then I will send a new order, say a buy order of quantity 200 at price 10. So I will print the order book before any amendment request. After that, once it is added to the order book, then I will amend this buy order quantity from 200 to 250. And I will call this method amend order. I'll use the same order ID as it was sent for this new order. And the new quantity would be 250. And then I will print the order book after amendment. So I expect that this order should be amended with this new quantity. And this is what I'm asserting here. I think this is the most important assertion, that for the order cache, which is maintaining my all orders. So if I take the order quantity of that particular order ID, or that order should be 250 after amendment. So let me run this. So it's completed now. So as expected, I mean, first of all, while we set up the order book with 3 sell orders and 3 buy orders, now we'll send a new buy order of quantity 200 and price 10. So I expect that this should be placed at the bottom of our buy order book, and price as 10 and quantity as 200. Now I'm going to amend this buy order quantity from 200 to 250. So it's showing as order amended, and it's having a new quantity of 250. And then this is our order book after the amendment. We can see that our order ID 7 is having a quantity of 250 now. Earlier it was 200. So this is working as expected, and as discussed, that the time complexity would be n log n. This is about order amendment request for quantity only. In the next video, we'll see about order amendment in price only. So see you all in the next video.